Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, CV, with another reaction video. Let's get right into it. This is Dolly Parton. He's Alive. This was requested quite a few times, and let's get into it, man. Let's get this to 100 likes if we can. Appreciate you guys. Let's do it. Go, Dolly. This amazing woman right here, man. I got 2 Dolly movies that I'm going to be watching this week. That'll be in the Patreon, so join the Patreon. Dolly's always styling.
Thank you very much. I feel very honored to get to sing this song on the show tonight. And as Mama would say, I hope you get a blessing out of it. The gates and doors were barred and all the windows fastened down. I spent the night in sleeplessness and rose at every sound, half in hopeless sorrow and half in fear the day would find the soldiers breaking through to drag us all away. And just before the sunrise I heard something at the wall. The gate began to rattle and a voice began to call. So I hurried to the window, looked down into the streets, expecting swords and torches and the sound of soldiers' feet. But there was no one there but Mary, so I went down to let her in. John stood there beside me as she told me where she'd been. She said they'd moved him in the night and none of us knows where. The stone's been rolled away and now his body isn't there. So we both ran toward the garden and John ran on ahead. We found the stone and empty tomb just the way that Mary said. But the winding sheet they wrapped him in was just an empty shell. And how or where they'd taken him was more than I could tell. Oh, but something strange had happened there, just what I did not know. John believed a miracle, but I just turned to go. Circumstance and speculation couldn't lift me very high, 'cause I'd seen them crucify him, and I saw him die. Back inside the house again, the guilt and anguish came, and everything I'd promised him just added to my shame. When at last it came to choices, I denied I knew his name. I denied I knew his name. And even if he was alive, it wouldn't be the same. Then suddenly the air was filled with a strange and sweet perfume. The light that came from everywhere drove shadows from the room. And Jesus stood before me with his arms held open wide. Then I fell down on my knees and I just clung to him and cried. Then he raised me to my feet, and as I looked into his eyes, the love was shining out from him like sunlight from the skies. Guilt and my confusion disappeared in sweet release, and every fear I'd ever had just melted into peace.
The only thing you can say about this performance and that song is just say, preach, sister, preach. I had no clue what the song was about, right? The title is He's Alive, but I'm like, okay, where are we going with this? But I just know how Dolly is with her storytelling and how she captures you. I'm like, I'm not even going to overthink it. I'm just going to just let it go. But when she said, I looked in his eyes and I just saw love, that gave me goosebumps right there, man. I looked into his eyes and I saw love. Think about that for a second, man. Wow. Only Dolly can just come out and go straight into it. And Dolly's the only one that that can just sing, talk to you, and then start singing again. Like, you don't hear people talking while they're singing. Like, she does. She'll say, she'll just start talking in the middle of the song and then go right back to singing. Dolly is special, man. And the fact that I didn't know this woman, and, you know, like I always say about, there's a few artists that I listen to, I'm just like, I'm so thankful for having this channel to discover their talent, because these are names I used to hear all the time and just I didn't know what their talents really was, right? I knew there were singers, but I didn't know how good and how great they were. Dolly's storytelling just pulls you in, because Dolly doesn't go from like telling you some like weird, crazy love story. Most of her songs, it's something that you can relate to. You know, it's not like some made up thing. And He's Alive, I had no idea what this was. She took us to church. Oh my God, man. Like, that surprised me, man, because I'm like, where's Dolly going with this? He's alive. Who is he? Yeah, I got goosebumps, man. When she said, I looked into his eyes and I saw love, that gave me goosebumps. And then at the end, with all those people in the back singing, yeah, we went to church, man. That was beautiful. And listen, man, if there's more Dolly, put in the comment section below. I got 2 Dolly Parton movies that I'm going to watch. I'm going to react to it. YouTube won't allow me to put it on YouTube because of copyright and all that good stuff, right? So I'll put that in the Patreon. So sign up on the Patreon. You don't have to pay. I will have some stuff that's free for everybody to watch. So when I do the Dolly movie, I'll put the entire movie in there so we could just watch it together. If that's something you want to just kind of like, if you got nothing to do, you want to watch a movie with me, and why not? Why not? And it's Dolly. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll have Dolly. Both of the movies going to be in the Patreon. I'm going to watch it this week. I just can't wait. 9 to 5 is going to be one, but the other one, it's got a funny name. Something whorehouse in Texas or something like that. I'm like, wait, what is this about? Excuse my language, a whorehouse? Is that what it's about? But I can't wait to watch both, because everybody says 9 to 5 is actually pretty good. I can't wait to watch that. Dolly Parton, He's Alive. This was great. I'm so thankful for having this channel and for you guys to be so patient with me and introduce me to Dolly Parton. I don't even remember how we got to Dolly, but thank God we got to her. Because when she looked in his eyes and she saw love, well, when I look at Dolly, when I listen to Dolly, I see nothing but love. How about that? All right. Keep your head up. Love you guys as always. Till next time. Peace.